As an evolutionary hunter, you want to create success as fast as you possibly can. Early in my career, I didn't use the shortcut of buying expertise, and it was a massive mistake. I didn't understand how quick and how fast I could actually get what I wanted if I used the shortcut of finding other people who could help me get there faster. I'm Alex Sharfin, and this is the Momentum Podcast, made for empire builders, game changers, trailblazers, shot takers, record breakers, world makers, and creators of all kinds. Those among us who can't turn it off and don't know why anyone would want to. We challenge complacency, destroy apathy, and we are obsessed with creating momentum so we can roll over bureaucracy and make our greatest contribution. Sure, we pay attention to their rules, but only so that we can bend them, break them, then rewrite them around our own will. We don't accept our destiny, we define it. We don't understand defeat because you only lose if you stop, and we don't know how. While the rest of the world strives for average and clings desperately to the status quo, we are the minority, the few, who are willing to hallucinate there could be a better future, and instead of just daydreaming of what could be, we endure the vulnerability and exposure it takes to make it real. We are the evolutionary hunters, clearly the most important people in the world, because entrepreneurs are the only source of consistent, positive human evolution, and we always will be. In my 20s, I didn't really understand how much information and help there was available to me in the world. I didn't even go to my first paid information product seminar until I was in my 30s, until after I had built a $250 million business, sold it, and gotten out of it as fast as I could because I was so overwhelmed by it. And when I finally did start getting help, I was blown away at how much information there was. I think, when I first started in business, it was kind of a series of flukes that got me into consulting at such a high level. When I was 21, I started consulting with Fuji Media, Fuji Digital Cameras, SanDisk, and then a whole host of other multinational and Fortune 100 companies. And that put me into a place where I didn't go out seeking help. I didn't go to seminars. I didn't really even think that there was really a lot of help available. I used to go to events that my clients put on, or I used to go to events that were industry events, and I would see motivational speakers, but I didn't realize I could actually go out and get the help I needed to grow my business. And I wish today that I knew back then what I know now. Because today, I understand that if you need expertise or help in your business, the fastest way to get it is not to build it yourself, not to go out and try and become an expert in everything, but to just buy expertise wherever you can and shortcut your learning curve as much as you possibly can, because it's going to create way more progress and inevitably way more momentum for you. Now, here's the challenge for a lot of entrepreneurs, is that today there is so many different things available. There's so many different products. There's so many different speakers. There's so many different thought leaders. There's so many different vehicles through which you can buy what you think you need, that it's gotten overwhelming to the point where most people don't know how to buy expertise and use it efficiently. In fact, how many times have you talked to someone, or how many of us know the person that has been to every seminar, every learning experience? They've done all the things, they've been to all the events, but they're not making any progress. So buying expertise you don't need is like buying medicine for a disease you don't have. It doesn't do anything for you, and oftentimes it can actually hold you back and hurt you. You go to a 4-day seminar that covers subject matter that's not going to help you move forward from where you are today, you are going to be stuck. So here's how you successfully buy expertise. Here's how you buy it in a way that actually creates momentum and helps you move forward fast. So first, you have to determine where you are on the path to entrepreneurial success. If you want some insight into exactly where you are, go to billionairecode.com, fill out the short survey, and we will show you exactly where you are on the Billionaire Code. You can also go back to, I believe it starts around podcast 180. It starts with a podcast called The Billionaire Code, and go through the Billionaire Code levels and figure out where you are. What level are you in your business right now? So that's step number one. You have to determine where you are to know what you need next. Second, The question you ask is, what do I need at this level? As an example, if you're just starting out in business, well, you need somebody that teaches people how to get started, discover their market, understand their avatar, create a value proposition, put yourself out there, sell your first products. If you're already selling products and you go to somebody that does all of that, it's just going to be boring for you. If you're just starting out and or let's say you're already selling products, you already have $1 million or $2 million business and you need someone to help you build a team. Well, you come to us and we can help you very quickly build a team. But if we start working with someone who's never sold anything and has $0 revenue, our team building information is only going to be frustrating, confusing, and it's very likely it can hold that person in place. So number one, figure out where you are. Number two, what exactly do you need? Do you need help with building a team? Do you need help with driving more traffic? Do you need help with converting at a higher level, building a sales team? What is the thing that your business needs next? The Billionaire Code will give you massive clues as to exactly what you need and how you can discover who can help you with it. And then the third step, so first, where are you? Second, what do you need? And the third step, this is the most important one, who can help you with that information? See, what I found is far too many entrepreneurs decide they need something, go online, and within 30 minutes, they've already bought a program, attached to a thought leader, and started consuming the information. And it makes us feel like we're making progress. But here's the issue with buying expertise. You better make sure that you relate at a very high level to the person that you're buying from. You better make sure that not only do you relate to them at a high level, but that you want to be more like them. Because when you follow someone, when you consume their information, when you spend time around them, either virtually or in person, you are going to pick up their habits, their tendencies. You're going to start picking up how they think, how they approach things, how they evaluate the world around them. And whether you want to or not, you are going to become more like them. So understand that up front and make certain that if you go out to buy expertise from someone, that you're willing to be more like that person in every single way, that you're willing to take on their tendencies, who they are, and how they are. I have a lot of people who I buy expertise from, a ton. But two of the main people that I do this with are Taki Moore and Russell Brunson. And when you look at Taki Moore, he has worked with more coaches to be successful in building coaching programs and helping people through coaching programs and probably just about anybody on the planet. And Russell Brunson is the top expert in marketing on the planet today. Like, there's nobody out there who knows how to tactically market in a small business better than Russell Brunson. But here's what's more important about both Taki and Russell. I know them both as people. I've spent time with Taki and his family. In fact, they were here at my house a couple weeks ago. We love spending time with Taki and his kids and his wife, Kiri Marie, and his son, Ethan, is amazing. I loved hanging out and chatting with him, and we went for a ride in my Porsche, and his daughters, Jacinta and Aroha, are like two of my kids' best friends in the world. They stay in contact through their iPhones and their iPads because they like each other so much. And a few months ago, I went up and I saw Russell in Boise, and we hung out in the office for a little while. Then we went over to Russell's house and we hung out with him and his wife and his kids. And Russell showed us around his property and took us into his office and showed me an original first edition copy of the Book of Mormon that he holds really dear. And he is a principled and driven leader, but he's also an incredible human being. And so with both Taki and Russell, I'm getting exactly the expertise I need. But I also know that they are two human beings that I am comfortable becoming more like in every way, that I am excited about working with, and that I'm learning from in the most positive way I can learn and absorb, because I don't feel like I ever have to filter out anything that Russell or Taki says. See, here's the challenge. A lot of people who go out to buy expertise say, and a lot of the advice we get as entrepreneurs is, well, you don't really have to worry about it. Just go out and find somebody who knows what you need to know and then filter out the bad and keep the good. I don't really think it works that way. In fact, I think the reason why so many entrepreneurs attempt to buy expertise and it doesn't work out is because they're thinking that way. See, you have to respect the person at every level. You have to be more, you should want to be more like that person at every level. And that is when you're going to learn and absorb and really create massive momentum. Buying expertise is a huge shortcut I wish I had earlier in my entrepreneurial career. This is one of those things that I want every younger entrepreneur to know, that you should stop trying to figure it out all yourself and get help as fast as you can from someone who knows what you need to know. But remember the 3 steps. 1, determine where you are. 2, what you need. And then 3, who can help you. And remember, you follow the whole leader. You're going to become more like them. Make sure you do the right evaluation to know that the person who you're going to work with meets your needs at every level, and there's someone who you are completely congruent and connected with, and you're going to create massive momentum, and buying expertise will give you crazy shortcuts to move forward fast. If your business is in the position where the next level of expertise you need is building a stronger team, or building a team in general, and understanding how to give them a strategic plan, communicate with them in an effective way, and keep your team and yourself in momentum all of the time, then you should come buy expertise from us, as long as I meet the 3 criteria I just gave you. You know where you are, you know what you need next, and if it's team building, you feel like you could follow me and get to get close to me without having to edit out anything that I say. Because if that's the case, then I know I can help you build not just a team, but an empire. And not just an organization, but a world-changing, world-class company that will go out and change the world. If you're ready, go to billionairecode.com/apply, answer a few questions for us, and we will end up on the phone talking to you about one of our programs, and let us show you how you can buy expertise from us that won't just change your business. Let us show you how we'll change your business, your life, your family, and give you more momentum than you ever thought possible. billionairecode.com/apply.